Welcome everyone. Today we'll talk about digital tools for teaching and learning in this small short video for you. So what are the digital tools that is required? Now, what digital tools enhances our teaching learning process? Something which we need to understand. Choose the appropriate digital tools. Right now, what I'm utilizing? I'm using a video mode. Why am I using the video mode? This is what the appropriation word is to be elaborated upon it, because you are accessing this video at the comfort, at your own comfort time, at your own comfort zone, at your own comfort place, and that is what we are looking at the appropriate thing. So I am utilizing our digital tools of making a video for you, creating engaging content. So what am I doing? It is it a video? Obviously yes, it is. How do I capture your eyeballs or probably your attention? I am not only making a video which you are watching. You are also reading the contents which I'm explaining. You're also hearing at the same time. So everything is working. All the faculties of seeing, hearing is working completely in tandem. Facilitate collaborations, assess learning, communicate with the students. This is what we keep on trying to do around it, and then probably reflect and evaluate. Can this be done in a better fashion? Probably yes, probably no. What kind of examples can be elaborated? Can it be on an experiential setting? Can it be a face-to-face interaction? How do we go appropriate about it? So yes, probably you can do this video, you can watch this video, probably you can come to my sessions, and again the ask the questions regarding this particular topic, what we can do around it. We can have an elaborate session. Now this is what is an addendum. So yes, there are 6 things. We need to go for choose appropriate digital models. Then we have to create engaging contents. Then we have to facilitate the collaboration, assess learning, communicate with the students, and the last one is to reflect and evaluate. 95% of the teachers are using digital technologies to improve their experiences. What classroom experiences? There's an ongoing debate regarding the benefits which has been accrued both to the students and the teacher. So let us look at, take a close look into it. So what digital technologies? Many applications are available, believe me or not. Software are there, platform support communications are being encouraged. There is something called a social media. With social media is nothing but a platform for collaboration. Can we have certain similar collaboration within us, within the tutor and the pupil-led things? It is all about engagement, curriculum creations for the learning in any context. The social media, the online games, the multimedia, the mobile apps are the tools that for the students and the teachers can use to interact, and that is what we are looking forward to it. Programs for editing digital materials and platform include Office 365, Google Suite, support collaborations, resource sharings, and things like that. Now, what are resource sharing? We have Zoom platform, we have WhatsApp platform, we have Google Meet, or the Google Suite that we goes around it. Then we have the Microsoft uh, platform, the Microsoft Teams, if I may say so. Now, these are what? These are collaboration platform that can be done, which we can be doing upon a meeting, having a class at one place, one time, when we can have it recorded, where the student can also access the recording of the classes time and again. So digital tools provide a way to implement text, as I have been showing it. All everything is written on your screen. Images, obviously, yes, the audios and the videos for immersive 360-degree experiences. Yes, there are plentiful of devices, as in Chromebooks, the tablets, the eartains devices, everything. It is your handle tablet that goes around it, your mobile phone, your you name it, and we have it, as the case might be. So, examples. Let me give you the examples of digital technical tools. Something that goes around is Microsoft 365, or Google Classroom, or Google Meet, or Google Docs, or Google Calendar. Approximately almost the basic things are completely free altogether. Now, what are we looking into it? Within a single platform, we are trying to share assignment, collaborate, communicate, regard, point out, clear doubts, you name it, and we can do around it. Similarly, I got for Flipgrid, Seesaw. In terms of games, we have the GymKit, built to engaging and easy tools for learning. We have Kahoot, we have Quizlet, and we have Minecraft. What are we doing around with? Even in Minecraft, it is all about analytical skills, understanding of your cognitive abilities. The Quizlet will tell you about a particular domain, particular subject, particular topic. Have you learned it, understood it? Probably gone for it. Then we have the hardware. The educational devices comes in a multiple shapes, multiple sizes, each fit in a specific needs for the classrooms. Allow me to discuss about the Google Chromebooks, the iPads, the computer, the clickers, the smart boards. Smart boards, the whiteboard that goes around it, and you can actually it becomes a screen and you can actually have the whole videos, whole topic. You can write it down, you can rub it down. It can act as a complete smart board. The projectors and the eartins that comes around here. Yes, this is what we are looking into it as the things for future. So how digital tools support learning? First and foremost thing on the impact. Digital tool improves the teaching methods. Number one. For me, for my understanding and for your understanding, it keeps a person, learner, the teacher focused on what to cover and doesn't get swayed away to other topics. So they make classroom process more accessible, more collaborative, more efficient, and most importantly, more effective. Growth of technology in education. Technology usage in education has tripled in the past decade. Digital tools enhances collaboration, engagement among teachers and students. Benefits of web-based platform, as the case might be. How does it goes around it? Improvement in research and assessment. Digital tool aids in research by analyzing the complex data and media. They streamline the assessment process, enable the real-time feedback, enhances the student time as on when on basis. How do we go around it? So yes, it has a proficient effect on the digital on the educations. It absolutely aids in educating not only the tutor but also the teacher. It has an online support which can be accessed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 360 days, 5 days a year. So it improves on your research and assessment. It enhances the student skills in terms of connectivity, communication, critical thinking, and problem solving. Right now, what are we doing it? I am doing a recording of a video. Why? Because you are going to access the video as on when on basis as per your requirement. So advantages and disadvantages. Number one, the advantages they let the student consume the course on their own schedule, on your own sweet time, on your own comfort zone. They are more accessible. Student can fast forward through. If they find certain thing boring or if they find certain thing they are already aware of, they will actually skip through and rewatch, and if they have not understood something probably they will rewatch and rewatch again time and again. So when wandering attentions can mean meeting a crucial point, the disadvantages they can be less engaging, and most biggest disadvantages is they are not actually interactive. No interactions. I am recording it to my understanding. Whether you have understood or not is a gap that will always be there in my mind. Then comes the edited videos. Advantages, all the advantages of recorded videos. Definitely, yes, student will have an opportunity to watch the short videos in row as the schedules permit. So that's the edited videos. It's the 1 minute reel if you're talking around it. The graphics and the other illustration can be useful for clarifying the concept. Disadvantages, they are more engaging in recording lectures, but still not interactive. Producing this videos requires extra effort, extra time, as the case might be. And how do we go across with it? I have already said about the collaborations of the platforms, the Zoom sessions. The advantages, what are we looking at? Student can synchronously interact with each other even if they are located in a remote locations, in a different geographical location that they're looking at. Technology allows for a unique modes of interactions, discussion, such as breakout rooms. You have a separate room where people can go into in Zoom and most of the collaborative platform you can have those breakout rooms in Zoom. So for example, what will I do? I when I take a Zoom sessions, I have a number of people participants. Can I fragment those participants into 3 groups and give each group separate problems, or let's say, and then change the problem again and again and let them come allow them to come with their answers. Now once the breakout room has been closed, they will come to the main classrooms where they will discuss the problems and the answer thereby. What I'm doing is they are enriching their thought processes, why certain things have been done. It is easy to invite remote guests, speakers who would otherwise be unable to travel to campus. Then is the disadvantages. Students and educators alike are Zoom fatigue, something which goes around it. Look at the screen that I've showed it to you. Is the screen very, very good? Probably it's very attentive. Probably many people are watching or attending the session, but how many of them are attentive? They can be Zoom fatigue. It can be hard to read an interpersonal cues for those who are remote. Obviously, yes, the physical nuances is nobody will be able to understand. While Zoom calls are interactive, they still lack valuable opportunities for casual social interaction. There is no real substitute for a student. Walking in the hall together, chatting about pretty much anything and everything as the case might go across with it. Now let us come to the online discussion boards. The advantages, they encourage the students' interactions. The student can participate on their own. There is generally no limit, absolutely no limit on the number of ideas the student can generate and share. The student can contribute to anything and everything. But then the disadvantages. All the instructions can drop comments and questions into online chats. It is harder to achieve. Actively guide and focus the students thereby discussion because you're not constantly there. So there is no guarantee that the students will arrive at the desired conclusions, as the case might be. Multiple unrelated branching discussions can occur at the same time. Probably this is unwarranted. Probably this is a distraction, and in fact, it basically confuses everyone. So yes, instructor can drop a comment, questions in an online, but it is very difficult to have a one-to-one interaction thereby. And the last one is student may not enjoy the discussion at all. They can feel unnatural per se. Let us come to the next one. The fifth one is all about simulation. The advantages, they invite the students to interact directly with the course material. Definitely, yes. This is where the student will directly go with the course material. Students have the opportunity to take the direct control of their learning. They have a narrative elements that causes the students to change their mind. Students tends to remember their lessons from simulations in a much same way that they remember in the impactful dramatic sequences. Definitely, yeah, this is what is simulation basis. So it's again I repeat it. It's a narrative element and causes student to change their thought process in their mind. Student tends to remember lessons from simulation in much of the same way as would have done it in a practical fashion. They give student experience in organizing, making meaning from information, and probably arrive in a real time out of helpful orders. And that is what we are striving to go across with it. The disadvantages, they take up absolutely n numbers of time. Preparing simulation for the use can be very intensive for the instructor for creating a simulation. So the instructor would not only during the session excuse me, will be present, but the instructor is supposed to at least spend 2x or 3x or even 5x times for preparation of the simulation for the session thereby. So that is one of the disadvantages. Allow me to come to the last one, the sixth one, the multimedia content. Give you this of the seven one, the multimedia content. The multimedia content gives us a various change of pace. They're oftenly highly engaging, definitely yes. Disadvantage is there is absolutely no social interaction. It's a multimedia, you can rewatch it. You can rewatch it again. You can skip it, but there will not be a clear interactions around it. The last one would be curated content. Seventh, its advantage is often quite engaging. Definitely yes, and if done professionally. Once you have located a good content, there's a relatively little of an instruction that needs to be done because everything will be taken care of if it is done very lucidly, very easily. Disadvantage is when you use too much of this type of content, student can think that you have prepared for their specific needs. For you haven't prepared for the specific need. There is a lack of human touch or human connectivity. Some content isn't research oriented. It can put forward theories that are unsupported, or even if I say they're flawed altogether. So you need to verify the quality of the content for yourself as on when on basis. That is what the advantages and disadvantages of the different contents of educations as far as digital technologies are concerned. With this, I come to an end of this session. Thank you for watching the same.